Hello everyone and welcome to morning coffee break. It got cold overnight last night. I don't know what it got down to. But anyway, today is Thursday, December 1st already. And currently it's 32 degrees. Can't get going this morning. This cold just makes me I don't know. My bones don't want to get going. High today is going to be 48. Chance of rain, 0. Humidity, 60%. Winds 2 miles per hour and air quality is 57. That's moderate. My sinuses acting up still. And I'm feeling not as quite as bad this morning. I've been in, I think, at first I thought maybe I was catching a little bug or something, but it's got to be my Crohn's disease. I'm just in a little bit of a flare because my infusion, I go for blood work next Thursday, and then next Friday I go for my infusion. So it's probably, it's been 2 months almost, and I guess it's worn off. I don't know. But after I get my infusion, I should, it takes a few days to recover, but after that I should start feeling better. But, it's just one of those things, right? Today, there'll be a Kitty's Corner today with a guest host. Hadn't done that in a while. And the name of the guest host is Dior. Dior is the guest host today. So, and if you may have already seen Dior because I did a short for his audition for Kitty's Corner, and gosh, it's got about 700 or 800 views on it. So you may have already got a chance to check out Dior, but today there'll be a Kitty's Corner with a guest host. Okay, last night for dinner we had, I just like to call it hamburger steak. It's really just hamburger patties, mashed potatoes and peas. Joy fixed the mashed potatoes, and it's kind of hard to see it. You can see it, I guess. That's my Heinz 57 sauce I gotta have. I did a little short, but I hadn't sent it out. I don't know if I hadn't really looked at it, but I don't know. Sometimes I make them and I decide not to send them out. You never know what's going to do good on those shorts. I think, YouTube will send it out there because, like, when it first starts, like in 1 hour, obviously if they send it out there to where people will watch it, a bunch more people, and it'll get like, it could get 1,000 views, and then all of a sudden it just stops, and or they may never do that much, so you just never, you'll get one that you'll think, man, this one's going to do great, and then it kind of bombs, and then you do one and you think, well, I don't even know if I want to send that out, and then it'll get 2,000 views. You're like, what? I don't understand it. But the only thing I don't like about the way they've got the shorts set up now, and y'all that do these shorts probably understand what I'm talking about. I know you do. They don't let you choose your thumbnail. Used to they would be, on your videos, when you make a video, they'll give you 3 choices of snapshots from your video, and they're usually, you'd be like, or something like that, in one, and then you might be like, in the next one or something, and then you're like, I can't even use that. For a long time I didn't know how to make a thumbnail, but then you can use where you can press it and it'll say custom thumbnail or something like that, and you're able to put your own in there, and plus the 3 choices if you decide you want one of them. And it used to be kind of that way with the I remember putting thumbnails on the shorts, and and having a choice of ones for them. Now they don't do that. Whatever picture you get is whatever you get. And if I think I mentioned it yesterday, and you might have one that you think's going to do good, but the picture, the thumbnail makes all the difference in the world for a short. That's what they see. I mean, that's the only way they can see anything about that video. And if it's a video about a steak and they show a baked potato in the picture, well, it's not going to do that. It's not going to do as good. And any other instance like that, if it just like on this, I would be like in my thumbnail, I'll say hamburger steak dinner, something like that, and it'll show the peas or something. Okay, where's the hamburger steak? Nope, not there. That's what happens a lot. So I don't, I really kind of wish they would fix a few things on that. I really do. Let me get that ready. Oh, here's something I saw. I just see this. I don't know. This is maybe somebody's video, but I'll just show the picture. We got the recipe to make these little sandwiches. They're like you use like Parker House rolls or whatever they're called or something like that. Pepperidge Farm's got a good one like that too. And there's the little sandwiches, and you bake them. That'd be good. I don't know if we're gonna get the stuff to make them, anytime real soon, or if we're gonna make them sometime this month or what. So anyway, yeah, I get aggravated with them shorts. The way they won't let you choose a thumbnail or put a custom one in. Okay, what's for dinner tonight? Well, it's the first of the month. I think we're gonna go. I'm trying to think where we're gonna go today. We're low on groceries again. We've got lots of other things though. I know we bought quite a bit of stuff, but some things, I've got. I don't know if you want to call it emergency stockpile. You know. Prepping or whatever you want to call it, but I look for deals, which y'all see especially at grocery outlet. I look for deals especially on stuff that we use a lot of or something, and then I'll stock up, just like the paper towels at Dollar Tree. I really wish I'd have got more, and I might go back, but I'll bet they'd be gone. I wouldn't be surprised if they're gone. But I stock up on stuff, but there's certain, staples that you use every month, that we definitely need. In produce, we're real low on. We don't have anything really to speak of, produce wise. But we've eaten a bunch of stuff in a month. Okay, but anyway, we're probably going to be busy, is what I'm getting at today, and probably get something out to eat this evening, I'd say, unless we find something at the store we decide we want tonight. But I did get some coupons in the mail yesterday from Kroger, or we did, and there's one for a free pizza again. It's that private selection pizza. They're really good. They got some funny, I don't know if you call them flavors, funny varieties that, I'm not much on marinated vegetables or something like that. You know what I mean? I like a supreme pizza. And they don't even have one that's really a supreme in that one. They got one that's some kind of pepperoni supreme. It's got like 3 different kinds of pepperoni or something on it. That's about the best one. So we'll get one of those for free. And they're about $6 regular price or more. You can catch them on sale, but okay, let's do today's tidbits. Let's get some eyes on. Crew rescues base jumper who slammed into cliff in Utah, and this guy is really lucky to be alive. It says a base jumper was rescued alive last Saturday after his parachute caught a gust of wind and slammed into a 400-foot cliff in Cane Creek Canyon, Utah. The jumper was suspended over 100 feet in the air for more than an hour after his parachute merely caught, I think it meant nearly caught a ledge, breaking his free fall. Or merely, it says merely caught a ledge, breaking his free fall. The rescue team airlifted the jumper out of the canyon. It's a miracle that he's alive. And I thought this was a good thing, and especially since, school kids are doing this. It's LA school installs new system that makes water out of thin air. A new system that produces water out of thin air has been installed in the Compton Public School District in Los Angeles. Students demonstrated the system's operation and how they use it to irrigate their campus garden even in drought. The campus garden is part of the Farm of the Future program developed by Skywell, a Santa Monica-based company. I think that's neat. And National Christmas Tree blazes to life amid chilly weather. I thought this was a nice looking tree. This is at the White House, I think. President Joe Biden marked a century-old American tradition by leading the lighting of the national Christmas tree near the White House. The president led the festive crowd, braving damp, chilly weather in a countdown before the tree was illuminated. The tradition dates back to 1923 when President Calvin Coolidge lit a 48-foot decorated fir tree. And this, the volcano in Hawaii is really in the news, and now there's two. It says Hawaii witnesses rare dual volcanic eruption after decades. Uh-oh, I hope I don't start hiccuping. Mauna Loa and, I hope I pronounced this right, Kilauea, Kilauea, K-I-L-A-U-E-A, Kilauea. Two of Hawaii's largest volcanoes are erupting simultaneously. It is a rare occurrence, and the region hasn't seen dual eruptions since 1984. Mauna Loa erupted on Sunday night for the first time in many years. Kilauea, I can't pronounce it. A smaller and more active volcano in 2018 destroyed hundreds of homes on the island. Okay, let's find. Oh yeah, my sinuses, they just drive me crazy, especially overnight. And I really can't take much of anything. I'm on so many different meds and stuff. I really can't, if I take anything, it makes me sleepy during the day if I take anything. Of course, it doesn't matter if I'm sleepy at night, but it seems like I'm real sensitive to anything that you take for allergies. I don't know if it interacts with other meds that I'm on or what, but so I really can't take anything hardly. Okay, where am I looking here? I see where Grocery Outlet is selling fruit by the case for the holidays, and they got some great prices too. I was looking at it a minute ago. Yep, I've never seen them do that before. Well, I'll find it in a minute. Okay, for nice news, let me make this bigger. Cash and outdoor adventures inside West Virginia's plan to boost its population. Isn't that pretty? That's really pretty. Hold on a minute. I'm going to see if I can get this. Okay. I almost didn't, when I pressed pause, I was almost thinking, uh-oh, I might have made a mistake because, it's been acting up. I think what they did was they updated it and they changed some stuff. I think they should let you know if something's changed. But before, if my phone went off for any reason while I was filming, or at the end, if I turned it off or anything, any way I turned it off, it always saved the video to my gallery. Well, I was used to doing it that way, and I would just I would close it out, where it would say close, and it would be on there, and I did that, and I was so used to doing it, I did it, and it wasn't on there. Yesterday's morning coffee break or devotions the night before, I did it 3 times. So now I figured it out, and I got myself a note here. I may not have to press pause because there's a stop button up here, but I pressed pause and then I pressed stop and it saved it. So I'm really kind of afraid to do it any other way. So what I'll probably do is make like a test video, not a real video, just, hello there, how you doing? And I'll turn it off by just pressing stop and see if it saves it. But I'm afraid to do it when I've got one of my videos going, so I'm going to do it that way. And like I said, I've got myself a note. I get in the habit of doing things, and I'll do it even if I know that I'm supposed to do it different. I just automatically, do it the way I was doing it. It's hard to teach me new ways. Okay, West Virginia's population declined by 59,000 residents between 2010 and 2020, a greater percentage than any other state in the U.S. To combat the loss, a program called Ascend West Virginia, in partnership with the Department of Tourism, came up with a plan. Attract remote workers with cash and the promise of outdoor adventuring in the state's natural wonders. So far, the scheme has brought in 143 new residents since launching in 2021. Well, they're not exactly they're not exactly just flying in there, are they? I mean, and it plans to top 1,000 within the next 5 years. Participants whose jobs allow them to work from anywhere receive $12,000, as well as free passes for activities like skiing, rock climbing, golf, and whitewater rafting, for a total value of more than $20,000. The current retention rate is 98%, according to Ascend. This year, West Virginia has added a 4th eligible location for applicants to relocate to, Elkins, in addition to 3 previously established spots, Morgantown, the Greenbrier Valley, and the Eastern Panhandle. You couldn't ask for a more small-town charm, with amazing music and vibrancy and an incredible recreation scene, Brad D. Smith, the program's founder, said of the new addition per the Associated Press. Well, it's kind of enticing, but, doesn't seem like that many people have really taken advantage of it. The world's oldest cat is almost 27, and she never misses a meal. Look at that. 27. I hope Kitty lives that long. The secret to a long life is good food and lots of naps. At least it is for a British cat named Flossie, who at the impressive age of 26 years and 316 days as of November 10, was named the world's oldest cat by Guinness World Records. Flossie is in good health as she approaches her 27th birthday, and though she's deaf and her eyesight has declined, her appetite remains strong. She never turns her nose up at the chance of a good meal. That sounds like Kitty. Flossie's current owner, Vicky Green, told the record's publisher in a news release, "In her nearly 3 decades of life, Flossie has experienced much happiness, but also several twists and turns, including outliving 2 owners. I knew from the start that Flossie was a special cat, but I didn't imagine I'd share my home with a world record holder," added Green, who adopted her from a rescue called Cat's Protection. "She's so affectionate and playful, especially sweet when you remember how old she is. I'm immensely proud that Cat's Protection matched me with such an amazing cat." That is amazing. Racing for the planet, how the Cape Town Marathon is going green. That. The Cape Town Marathon is pushing to become the first major marathon in Africa, joining the likes of the races in Berlin, Boston, Chicago, London, New York, and Tokyo. And it wants to do it green. The South African sporting event became the world's first carbon-neutral marathon in 2017, and it has plans to go further to be the greenest race on the planet. We see ourselves as a leader in that field, Director Barry Van Blerk told BBC, later adding, "We want to bolster one of our key objectives to get better in that field every year and to see how we can offset carbon. This focus on sustainability is clear in every aspect of the marathon, with water served in biodegradable cups and more than 200 volunteers handling recyclable waste management. For the 2022 race in October, some participants got medals made from wood and other recycled materials, while others received tree saplings or potted plants. For a trophy, I'm just saying, here's your plant. You're in first place. I don't know. It's a good idea. I'm definitely happy to get a tree instead of a medal, one tree recipient, Alan, said. Medals just sit in your cupboard and you never look at them again, so it's nice to plant a tree and grow something that reminds you of the race. Well, if you look at it that way, that would be a good thing, I guess. But but the ones that did get their medals made from wood and recycled materials, and the others got a sapling or potted plant. If it grew up big, you'd be like, yeah, that was from the race, So it's different. But anyway, that's it. Let's see. I got to find the quote. No, that's pretty cool, really. I'm just kidding around. Let's see. What is the quote? Okay, what are you doing? You're back. No. What is this thing doing? Okay. That makes me... No. This thing just... I don't know. This tablet, it's like it has a mind of its own sometimes. There it is. The quote of the day is from Jody, I don't know how to pronounce this, Picoult. Picoult. You don't love someone because they're perfect. You love them in spite of the fact that they're not. All right, everybody. I hope you have a good day. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out. And hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody, look for Kitty's Corner today with the guest host, Dior. Check it out, everybody. Have a great day. I'm going to press pause and then stop, and hopefully that'll work. Bye, everyone, and God bless.